Hi, welcome to the Lobby Podcast. Welcome. This episode, I chose the OC, one of my favorite shows in the entire world. And in addition to learning about the OC and how much I think Ryan Atwood needs to get at me, you'll also learn more about butts. How
do we talk a lot about butts?
Don't we always?
Yeah, probably.
And
we do.
Like the first time we got drunk.
Yeah, the first time we got drunk and I came in a guy's eye. And just kind of learn more about ourselves.
Ryan Atwood needs to get at me.
He does. Even now.
I'm just picturing the ad sign
Coming at me, at my face.
His name is Ryan Atwood.
Yeah, that's how it's spelled.
He's just tweeting wood the entire time. Tweeting my wood the entire time.
Atwood.
Yeah. Welcome
to me.
Welcome to me. Isn't that a movie title?
Yeah, the Kristen Wiig movie that's coming out right now.
That's what it is. Yeah.
I really want to see it. She wins the lottery. And
That's right.
She like finances her own. Is it network
Talk
or
show.
TV show? TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wants to be an Oprah. From all the reviews I've been reading, it's all about ego and narcissism.
Right.
Which is totally
My
movie for
favorite.
me. Yeah, a movie about me. So welcome to me. It's like traveling in like intergalactic galaxies where like 1 hour equals 27 years on Earth.
Yeah. Well, it's like driving to Walmart across the street from my house.
Oh,
It takes literally like that.
Like one Black Eyed Peas song is 70 years of your life taken away.
Yeah.
I want to go back to this Walmart thing. So it doesn't take very long to get there.
Right.
But it was an hour of your life.
Well, no, I like for like relation and like time and like relativity, it's like when you have to like go somewhere really far, but like the conversion rates are different. Like when you exchange money for Europe money, it's like more.
You had the word already. You had the full word in there. You could have just stopped at Euro.
No. Because it's just like when you change it to Europe money, it's just like the higher rates.
Now I think you're saying
less time spent.
I'm pretty sure you're saying Europe.
I'm saying Europe, like the whole place, like the whole money place.
I got you. Like, cause
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Euros, please.
Euros, please.
Well, because the UK has the pound, and then
And they have the cake by the pound.
yeah,
America does not have cake by the pound.
only the UK, only the yuck. That's a little nickname for them. Like Brett, it's like yuck.
The yuck.
Yuck.
So the OC.
Yeah.
Let's just use.
Really, let's have you talk about this a little bit. What does this mean to you?
Yeah, Jarrell's the strongest connection to it.
It means everything to me. I watched this.
Take it away, girl.
Take it to the bridge. I watched this show from the beginning when it premiered. I was in, 8th grade, 9th grade, 8th grade, and I've seen every episode multiple times because after it ended, they started replaying it on the Soap Network.
Oh my.
Yeah, do you remember the Soap Network?
They did that with One Tree Hill as well.
One Tree Hill, also in Beverly Hills 90210.
Original?
Yes. But I've always just really, really liked this show because it was just a great teen drama, the best one ever made, I feel like, and the characters are great.
Why do you feel like it's better than any other ones?
It's wittier. It's wittier, and also just I think the characters aren't as like tropey as other ones from that time.
Mm-hmm.
And if they are, like they a lot were in the pilot episode, their character arc is a lot stronger than I've seen in other things.
I feel like what I did see of One Tree Hill, I can like back you up on that, just even from the pilot. But then I don't know what happens with the OC, but I know if you're saying that they actually become less what they were in the pilot as far as tropey goes and have better arcs. Whereas with One Tree Hill, if they were tropes in the pilot, they're like cookie cutter paintings later. They're just ridiculous. They become
it's insane.
Like
it's a parody of itself.
What's her name? Haley. She becomes like a music star.
Yeah.
And then Peyton same. I don't know. And then
She became.
And then Brooke, same.
oh, Brooke though, I love her.
She was the best one because she
Brooke was the
reminded me.
best.
There was a girl in my high school named Sarah who.
You mean Sophia Bush?
Sophia Bush went to my high school.
That's slander.
I know, to go to Allen is slander in itself. But there was a girl in my high school that she looked like Sophia Bush, which was freaky enough,
Yeah.
and then sounded like her. Where
She had the rasp.
Oh my god!
the laryngitis aftermath voice, and it was a
yeah, like she's been drinking too much the night before.
yeah. Like I really like it though.
I love fashion. Can someone help me designs by Brooke? Whatever it was called. Brooks Brothers.
That's it.
Brooks Brothers. They helped.
She did it. She did it. all.
So watching just the I've seen the pilot once, and then we just watched it again, so twice, and then I saw the clips of the season 2 finale with the what you say. But looking at just this pilot, it is very high quality, and I like that
Super high quality.
they do drink, and because there's a lot of teen shows where they like didn't drink, and if they did, it was like a huge no. Not saying that 16-year-olds should be like getting fucked up all the time, but everyone fucking does it. I didn't.
I didn't.
No,
I didn't do it at all.
Oh, I really didn't.
I really didn't.
Oh, I thought you did it with like Brazilian people or Colombians.
The first time I got drunk was
You told me you never did it.
I'm a liar. No, I only did it when I was 17. You said 16. So, I really did, but the first time I ever got drunk, I had alcohol.
I would imagine that was the first thing that got me drunk was alcohol.
I know.
Then love.
and then Beyonce.
Watermelon.
No, I drank not a lot at all. I had sips. I would sneak like sips of stuff like that, but it wasn't until junior or senior year. Might have been the first semester of senior year, so I was still 17. And it was my Brazilian friend's mom's birthday party.
That's a lot.
That's where all the parties are. My Brazilian friend's mom.
No, it was crazy though, because I was like, okay, well, she's like, okay, come over for my mom's birthday party. It's gonna get crazy, and I thought she was like me, like, oh, they're gonna play like
So much
Hard to get team mandated.
so much Parcheesi.
I know. I was like catchphrase. I was like, I'm all about that.
Actually, yeah, let's go.
And so I get in, and it was like champagne, and it was like an OC party, except minus the cocaine. So.
Well, minus the cocaine in the front room.
Yeah, that's right. They had cocaines in the bathroom, but I was like,
multiple.
Yeah. So that was my first time getting drunk, and I drank everything in sight. Did not barf somehow.
Hey.
I got really mean. I just started yelling at people by the end of the night.
That's mean, yeah.
Bonnie was there. Bonnie was the only one that yelled back at me.
That's amazing.
I would like yell at people. They're like, Tyler, come on. And then Bonnie was like, no, you shut the fuck up. She was like the only one that like got in my face and was like, no, bitch.
Was she also?
No, Bonnie, no.
Oh.
She was like,
She still isn't.
Yeah. She was like, she took one step. She's like, I'm already
no, this is not. I thought it was juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my first time too.
Can we talk about the first time we all got drunk, or how we are when we're drunk?
I just
And you did it. And I want to continue.
Okay, but you want to
Okay.
make sure that it is established.
because he was just about to also.
Were you really?
Yeah, that we establish a pattern. No, I was going back to my first sex.
Oh.
We needed to
Same.
cover that again.
Same story, actually. No, no. My first time drinking period. Was well, actually my first time. I remember standing in the front lawn when I was like 4 years old, and my dad would drink like actual Budweiser, and it looked like
As
Coke,
opposed to...
like Bud Light.
Oh.
So like Budweiser, which is the red and white. That's what that is. Oh boy. Did you just realize those are like
the same... I didn't know that.
Bro.
It's
I
like
didn't know that.
Coke Light.
I
had no idea.
love Budweiser a lot more.
Yeah,
than
they
Bud
drink
Light.
Budweiser a lot.
I had no idea.
Budweiser reminds me of when I used to go to my grandpa's trailer park. So
My dad drinks Budweiser. Now he drinks something else. I don't know what's in our house.
So you've never been like, can I get a Bud? And they're like, Bud Light? they're
No.
confused. Okay,
Because
I'll
he's
be
like, I want the bottle of tequila. So
Or
or
like-
like, no.
I go straight to like the I'm gonna die soon.
Yeah, so they don't really question that. They're like, hey.
no, he drank Budweiser and it looked like Coke to me. So I was like, I want some. And he was like, okay. And then he put some. I think he put some like on his finger and like had me taste it, which is weird. Now thinking about it, but whatever I was for. And I was like, holy shit, that's disgusting. So I always had bad thoughts about beer in my brain.
Until now.
Well, and then junior year of high school, I had a lot of senior friends, obviously, and they graduated. And so I went to this, like, you know, kind of party. It was like a band. I wasn't in band, but I was kind of a chameleon. So
Like
like
a
I
band
was,
party, or like
It was-
this is a really cool band. Let's go see it.
no, band party.
Okay.
Yeah, like marching band. And so
Oh,
and they were like
Crazier
they
party.
insane.
Well, they were. It was pretty late by the time we got over there. It was like 1 or 2 in the morning, so it was like dying down. But I stole, like, I had like a Smirnoff, and I stole like 6 other Smirnoffs and Mike's Hard and stuff like that, and hid them in my freezer, and drank those. But they didn't. I was like, God, they're not doing anything. And then summer after, and I didn't have a drink at all. And then summer after senior year, my best friend, he like moved after 3 weeks of summer. He moved down to College Station where he was going to go to school in September, but he just moved in like June.
Did he have a place to go?
Yeah, his brother. That's the entire reason he went to A&M was because his brother. He was set to go to UT with us, and then his brother was like, "Nah, just come here." And he was like, "Oh, okay." Like because he was kind of he wasn't very socially. He was a little socially awkward, like in high school, a lot, and everything. So it's not like he was going to branch out on his own or whatever. So then in like July we went down there, and his brother's a huge drinker and stuff like that. So they bought us like liquor and everything. And we just it was me and 4 other guys, and we just got fucked up. And yeah, I was enjoying this like new. It was the first time alcohol had actually affected me and made me feel like looser, and like it's weird when your inhibitions go away for the first time.
Yeah, and then Natasha Bedingfield comes in. Yeah.
End of story. Oh my god.
She parties with you.
She's like, hi, you cow.
Hi. I'm ready.
God damn
then,
it! I'm so pissed off at you because I just want to like feel the rain on my skin.
No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in.
And then Lauren Conrad's like, what?
She just flips her hair.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying
was
to be
that-
an intern.
I thought that was Hillary Duff.
No. Hillary Duff, it does do a theme song, but that's Leaving the Beach.
Is it
Natasha
complete?
Bedingfield does The Hills.
No, it's the Let the Rain Fall Down and something.
Come Clean?
I thought you said complete.
Yeah.
So Hillary
I
Duff.
mean, Come Clean does complete me. Yes. But
So yeah, my first time we woke up the next morning probably like 10 or whatever, and I felt fine.
Naked.
Other people were hungover. Ooh. With 2 of the 4 guys that were there, I fucking wish. With the other 2 guys, not a goddamn chance. So and we were fine, and it's like, let's do it again. So the next night we did the same thing, and I was like, I can go all week long. That's not true. I threw up like all of my brains.
Oh.
The first night my liver was like, this is new and exciting. I have a challenge. And the second night it was like, I can't do any more.
and you never did it again.
No more drinking.
That's a really good Robin and Workshop song. Do it again. Mm-hmm. Was that what you thought when?
No, I didn't.
Oh, what'd you think?
But I thought that's what you were thinking of.
Oh,
No, that was a lie.
fuck you.
I've never heard that song.
Shut the fuck up.
Speaking of shutting the fuck up, what's your alcohol story?
Shut the fuck up.
Well, when I first had the opportunity to drink, I was 17. I was a senior in high school. These 2 girls in my creative writing class, they tried to hook me up with their friend Peyton. And he was like, this is Peyton from Montreal.
Right. Yeah. Hillary Burton.
He was like the only guy on like the flat core, the color guard or whatever.
Of
So he
course.
was super gay. And so
But cute?
he was super gay. And we I went to, because this girl, she was having a birthday party at her house. So I went over there.
Did people call him Gayton?
Brian was the bully in high school.
I'm so sorry. Well, sometimes, like, when you're witty, you can't help but be a bully because you don't want to, like, let good ones go. That was a good one, by the way. I've decided. I'm not gonna let you guys judge.
I've never been a bully, and I'm like,
I'm witty as fuck. No.
Yeah. Well, that's not true. That's not true.
I think I did used to be a bully.
bitch.
Jeremy, I was a bully towards Jeremy, but that was middle school. My high school, the kids that were getting bullied, I would always like befriend them because of Columbine. And also, it's the right thing.
Because that was like a unifying thing.
Well, I made all of my friends after September 11th.
My friends were after Titanic.
My mom was JFK.
That's so weird.
My mother was JFK.
Yeah.
So you were trying to get... Well, they were trying to hook you up with Gaten. And...
Yes. And so I went to her house and everyone was drinking. Like, all these bitch-ass 17-year-olds.
Drinking what?
Like, a lot of dumbass alcohol. I don't know.
like Boone's Farm.
What is that?
That's like the wine coolers.
Yeah, that's
like
what...
label.
Yeah, that's like what my sister would drink in high school.
The blue ones?
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
with the wrapper on the...
Yeah.
Yeah, with like
Yeah.
peach.
Yeah.
That's what they say in
Probably.
Pitch Perfect when it's like, drink the blood of your sister. She's like,
I don't
dude,
like Pitch Perfect.
no. Oh. That wasn't the end of my story. Go on.
That's what I say to everyone who tries to bring that up to me. I don't like it. I don't like Pitch Perfect. Do not talk about it with me. And so I went, and like her parents were there too, so I was very weirded out that they were like letting them do all of this. I'm like, oh my god.
Because
Because if you're gonna drink alcohol, I'd really rather you do it at the house.
Like, this is so fucking weird. And so I went out, and they were on the patio, whatever. I saw the guy that they were supposed to hook me up with. To answer your earlier question, he's not cute. He's cuter now because I saw him on Tinder, but he was not cute then.
You saw my Tinder?
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah.
And then he still swiped left.
He swiped left.
Which way's...
Just the no.
I think left is no.
I don't know.
Was it the heart or the heart with an X over it?
Why do you know Tinder so well?
There was a life before you, okay?
We're having a lovers quarrel. We'll be back after the break.
Avino.
And so I saw him. He was like drinking like straight out of like a liquor bottle of something.
Aww.
And I was like, "You are not cute." Second of all, this is really weird because I was a super goody two shoes.
Straight laced.
Yeah, I was. Well, as far as alcohol.
Right.
And so I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. This is super uncomfortable. I was more uncomfortable by the fact that the parents were there letting him do it. And I'm like, this is...
You would have rather it been secret. Like,
yeah, if it was secret, it'd been like,
parents are in
okay,
town.
cool.
It's always better when it's in secret, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, what, are they going to call everyone's parents and be like, just to let you know, Jarella's here drinking?
Well, not even that, though. They were just happy about it. They didn't care. They were like, yeah, party, do it. And that made me and parents who do that make me really, really uncomfortable when they're underage.
Yeah, I've never experienced a parent like that, except for the Brazilian one, because her mom, they started drinking when they're like infant.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
did.
different.
I
Yeah.
did when I was my first summer back from college, so I was 19.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, I mean...
That's different.
That is different, because A, you've been in college, and B, when they
probably
were...
doing it anyway.
When they were in school at UNT...
Yeah.
I mean, I was at UT, but they were at UNT, but the legal drinking age was 19.
Or 19 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, I left immediately, and I'm like, I'm going home, bye, happy birthday, bitch. And so, when I counted alcohol again, I was in college, I went to go visit my friend in Denver, because she like, just moved up there. This is the one that came back, like, a week ago.
Yeah, but, so, did you go to school, and you were there for a long time without drinking?
Yeah, I never drank in high school or anything.
No, college.
No, college I was, okay, well, in college, because I went to community college first, so I never drank any alcohol.
Okay.
And so I was 19, and I went to go visit her in Denver, and she like threw a party that night because there was like nobody because she was at her aunt and uncle's house and they weren't there, and so all of her friends came over, and I got really drunk. And then it was like bitch ass Mike's Hard Lemonade and like stupid Smurfs.
Right.
It was all sugar. I got really drunk, and there's this guy there who was dating who used to date one of her friends, and her friend came up to me. She's like, "You can hook up with him if you want. I don't care." Because he was like, also, I think he was bi, but he's gay.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so,
Guess who's not bi? Anyone.
yeah. And so, like,
No one's bi.
somehow, this is super gross. Like, he got really sick, and he threw up.
On your dick.
No. He threw up before we hooked up, and I just really wanted to hook up with him, and so I put gum in his mouth, and we hooked up after in the basement.
That's okay.
It was still gross, though.
Isn't that...
You put gum in his mouth.
Yeah, that's true.
Did he chew it, or was it just like sitting in there?
Is that
Okay.
not like rape adjacent, though?
No, because he also wanted to hook up with me.
Yeah, and he
Okay.
was drunk too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's also the argument they use for rape.
I know. I was like, dude, I was drunk.
No, but like, no, it's not rape equivalent. And like, so we end up hooking up, and I come in his eye and ruin his contact.
That was the guy.
Oh yeah,
my God.
Wait, you already know this story?
He told me like forever ago. Though.
Yeah, and then like,
Were they like disposable or prescription?
I don't
mean, I
know,
guess
'cause
every
I didn't
context's
find out I
prescription,
ruined
but-
it until like
That's his
years
immediate-
later. Because I was,
I know.
upset
I'm
with
so
him.
worried about like the value.
That's his immediate question afterwards. After he came in his eye, it's like, are those like sleeping ones or what they take out every night? Are they just a color ones that they don't have any prescription in them? Like,
You
what?
can do that
Like,
with
he couldn't
contacts.
get it up, and I was sitting there like chewing fucking bubble gum. I'm like, I'm not gonna spend all my time down here. So I came in his face, and then I left. I got dressed and left him down there, and I never saw him again.
What was his name?
I think his name was Chris.
Chris.
Yeah.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris. Shout out.
Shout out. I'm sorry I came in
So-
your face.
You know what? Hold on. Come. 20 minutes. Cool. Let's talk about the OC.
Oh,
Okay, so the OC opens with Ryan and his brother. His brother says, "I'm your brother." Thank you.
Yeah.
Establishing
which also
relationship.
that's a
if-
different guy because they bring up Brecken's brother in season 2. It's a completely different.
I was
guy.
wondering because Ty had said in the last podcast that it was the guy from Prometheus, and I was like, I don't not remember this guy from Prometheus, but I did not. I don't want to look anything up, just in case I watch it. But there's no good place to watch it because it's not on Netflix, Hulu. I'm not about to pay for it on iTunes, and it was hard for me to torrent it.
It was on Netflix at one point, right?
for a very,
Especially
very
like-
short period of time.
Why is that though? Why do they only do it for like 2 seconds?
They can only
Licensing.
license it for so long.
Yeah,
I
I
know-
have all of the DVDs.
Yeah.
I have every season.
Yeah.
I have every episode.
There's 4
Well,
seasons.
I guess
Yes.
I am making some pretty drastic decisions on my living plans.
Maybe 2 episodes.
I-
Just hot ass Ryan Atwood.
Is that his name?
Yes.
Ben McKenzie?
No, that's its childhood crush.
But you're talking about Ben McKenzie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
That his name is Atwood in the show. And then they have the shortest car chase.
It's like a block.
I mean, yeah, it's less. And then he's in jail and he meets Peter Gallagher.
Eyebrows.
Yep, eyebrows.
Peter Eyebrows.
It's like if Eugene Levy and Peter Gallagher were in a movie together,
It would just be.
it'd be 3D.
eyebrows.
It'd be me.
It would have to be 3D.
I feel like I'm on my way to becoming Peter Gallagher. Like from
I hope so.
From the like eyes up, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be him.
I mean, your eyebrows are
Oh,
prominent,
so
but
No,
they're not out of
I'm
control.
they're gonna hit
You are
puberty
out of
soon.
control.
They're gonna.
It's a good lifeline.
Oh, I was gonna say I thought that was from Lady Gaga's unreleased collection.
I've never heard like any of her unreleased songs.
They suck.
there's
That's why they're unreleased.
there's a
They
reason.
suck.
He's in jail. He meets Peter Gallagher. Peter Gallagher's like, you could do worse. And then
Yeah, that's what he's like.
to show how smart he is, he says that he read an article that Social Security is going to run out in 2025, which I think has been debunked by this point.
It's 2003. Who knows?
well,
what
yeah,
the
yeah.
myths are.
And also, it's not 2025 yet, so who knows?
Yeah.
I know, but I think there have been several articles since then that
Yeah,
say
let's
it's going
wait.
to be
Yeah,
later.
let's wait until 2025 happens.
Before we give a real verdict.
You're right.
Yeah, it might be beforehand.
Well, then
Yeah.
this will be we'll have a OC pilot part 2 once we get through all 92 episodes. We'll swing back around and hope that it's in 2025 and we're still doing this and podcasting is still a
And
thing.
it took us 10 years to complete the OC.
Well, we'll do other stuff in between. Like cocaine. Jobs, we're going to have to work our jobs till we're 80, so I don't want to commit to anything too soon.
That was clever. I like the writing in the show already.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super witty.
It's a little bit elevated for its time. Well, maybe not for its time. For its
For its time
hit-
as a teen drama.
Because the thing,
yeah.
that's
or
true.
not just a teen drama, a teen anything at that point.
Yeah.
Well, it.
Team Rocket.
I don't know. I think Veronica Mars is something that's a little too elevated for what it's trying to be. If it,
Like adults writing for teenagers.
if it's
Yeah.
if it's trying to be realistic, even Buffy a lot at certain points. But in this case, I think it's just trying to be like,
Well, that's because Josh Schwartz was the youngest network showrunner of all time. So
Right.
he's like 24, 25 when he got
God
that
damn
show.
it.
Yeah.
How?
you're not even 24 yet.
Well, who's his dad? Who's his mom?
I don't know, but he went to USC.
Wait, is Josh Schwartz Ben Schwartz? Are they related?
Who's Ben Schwartz?
John Ralphio.
Oh, no. They're both Jewish, but not related.
Oh, so not everyone named Schwartz.
It's not right.
I don't know. Josh and Ben. I felt like those are good brother names. Josh and Ben.
Also, Josh and Stephanie Savage, one of the other writers on the show, they did Gossip Girl together.
Oh, that's not surprising.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to be honest. I really liked Gossip Girl for, I think I saw 3 seasons.
I loved Gossip Girl. I loved Gossip Girl.
I love just
1
saying
and 2.
XOXO Gossip Girl at
Yeah.
the end of everything, but I've never seen an episode.
It's Season 1 is the best season. Season 2 is good. Season 3 is okay. Season 4 is okay.
Whatever
The
she got
rest of
paid
it's
for
bad.
it, Kristen Bell got so fucking lucky. Just getting to show up and be like, XOXO.
Yeah.
Give me my check.
So Kristen Bell was never a character in the show other than a
No,
narrator,
she
right?
makes an appearance in the finale for some weird reason, but
no,
she's never
like-
a character.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And they never say that she's Gossip Girl.
They never. No, they do name Gossip Girl at the very
okay.
end.
Yeah, it's Penn Badgley.
But do they
right?
say?
Yeah.
But do they say it
So
is
fucking
her?
hot. What?
Well, in it like a Seth way. That's why. Yes, you're
What?
right. Penn Badgley and Seth and,
they- yeah.
and Adam Brody are on the same like spectrum of hot.
No, Penn Badgley's hotter.
Penn Badgley has a better body.
Well, I think Adam Brody right now, like Scream 4, Adam Brody is a lot better than
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, whatever. I'm all about Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Adam Brody,
What did he play in Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
the
He was,
kid
like,
that got kidnapped, the software guy.
yeah. Well, Adam.
So then the mom pulls up and like hits the curb in her shitty hoopty, and she's like, "What the hell did I do to deserve this family?"
Sorry.
Cut to like 5 seconds later when
Have you
she's
ever said hoopty before?
I'm sorry. I just love that you said hoopty because I would never imagine yours would imagine. You say hoopty. I don't know.
I
That's
did.
something that I would say. I feel
You
like
know what?
that-
I thought of it and I did it, and that's what a hoopty is, though.
But no, like I feel like that is so. I feel like there's a lot of like a lexicon for myself and a lexicon for you.
And hoopity is not some hoopity. She pulled up into hoopity.
See, that's you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's you.
There you
I'm
are.
like straight up hoopty.
Straight up now, tell me hoopty.
Straight up now, tell me hoopty.
And that's a car salesman.
This is Paul Abdul as a car salesman.
Oh God, put that in your fanny pack.
Zip. Copyrighted.
Were you smoking pot when you said copyrighted? Copyrighted?
I didn't mean it, but I was like a tiny, tiny microphone.
Beep, 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 microphone.
Or a joint. Who knows? It's who could say?
I can't.
Who can?
Enya can say. Enya can
Enya.
say.
You should have let him rot in there with his dad and his brother now or whatever. So we get it. He's like from a line of felons, and then Peter Gallagher gives him his number and is like, "Hey, if anything goes on, call me."
Call me!
Does he do that to every
Hot guy?
kid, or is it because he sees himself in this kid? So he's like,
It's the second one.
There's
He also
something
wants to
about
help
this
him.
kid.
Yeah.
Well,
Or is it because like he kind of wants to bang him?
Yeah.
that's what that's
reasons 2 and 3. Number
So-
2, number 3.
Just to clarify, I've seen this much. Have you seen any? This is the first.
I've never seen. I've never seen anything. I've never even seen the episode like the what you say.
Oh, okay, and you've
episode.
seen everyone
I've seen all
like
of them
5
multiple
times.
times,
Okay,
yeah.
so that's how we're coming at this.
And I don't know if it answers too many of the questions in the pilot, but I would have liked to know kind of why he wanted to save him so bad. I mean, the only explanation we got in the pilot was because Peter Gallagher's character was like,
Self-righteous.
Cut from
yeah,
the
I'm
sa-
self-righteous.
No, he says he's cut from the same cloth. Like he grew up in Brooklyn.
And you
He
can kind
didn't
of
have
see it
anything.
in the series finale at the very end when, there's like a little bit of a flash forward and Ryan Atwood sees a character that's just like him and with a shitty
Wants
mom
to
or
help
whatever.
him. Yeah.
And that's
Well,
the
and
exact same thing.
and the fact that he's not the one who's like rich and California.
Yeah,
it's his
Peter's not
wife.
rich. Mhm.
So he's like,
Yeah.
So it's not like he's got that same mentality that everyone's like, Froyo.
yeah.
I hope that they play into the fact that Peter Gallagher is not like an OC type, but is living an OC life. The name
They
of
do
my,
a little bit. They make references to it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he's in the world because he's... But her dad, Kirsten's dad, hates him.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah,
funny.
that sounds right.
I
It's
feel
like,
like-
Joe. Never mind. I was gonna say Family Guy, but I doubt y'all watch like Family Guy.
I know Family Guy.
Well, so Lois's dad is super rich, Carter
Yeah, oh,
Peter
yeah, yeah.
Schmidt,
That's
and
the
he
thing.
and he hates Peter.
Yeah.
I just
Like these are on the same spectrum.
Yeah, it's the same show.
I mean,
Yeah,
Family
both on
Guy's
Fox.
Yeah. Oh, hey, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hope that. I mean, it's interesting that Peter Gallagher's character is like that, but I hope they kind of play into that complexity a little bit more. But so far in the pilot, they didn't really play into it.
No.
I mean, which makes sense. It's a teen drama, so
they had a lot to accomplish.
Yeah, so they focus more on the teens than anything else.
And they also had 45 minutes.
But also, this is like one of the only teen dramas that actually, once as it keeps going, pays equal attention to the kids and the adults.
I know, which I was about to point out too, that it was nice that not so much Misha Barton's mom, but I like her character a lot.
Her development, her and Summer's development are the best in the entire series.
So are you saying that most teen dramas
it's more
just
so
focus on the teens?
Yeah.
Okay. I felt like, in its defense, One Tree Hill focused a lot on the adults, like on the
in the early seasons,
especially
for sure.
because and that's true. I didn't watch past like season 3 or 4, but especially because the whole point of the show is that they have the same dad and different moms and then stepmoms and all that stuff. So he gives her the number. They cut to the shitty house and of course the abusive like not stepfather, the boyfriend. And she says, "Get out of my house," and he punches him in the face. And then it's like,
I love how they do the open credits.
Here's the thing. Ty laughed at it, and I think the reason is because we know this is the theme song.
Yeah.
But if we didn't know that song already, like if I was watching this
it for the first
on
time,
August 5th, 2003, I would have
the
thought
coolest
like,
fucking thing.
yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I really, yeah.
So, my 2003 self, so my 9-year-old self would have been like, fuck this.
But you wouldn't have even ever heard that song before.
I don't know. It's pretty precocious as a kid. I would have been like, no.
All right.
But no, I'm like, no. But the thing is, no one.
Is that how you use precocious in a sentence?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, you can. It's just an adjective. Like you can use it wherever. But no one had heard that song by that point.
I don't know. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm on. Yeah, I agree. I find it too funny now, but I'm sure.
Yeah.
I am giving myself too many compliments. I was a shithead of a 9-year-old.
So then California plays while he's like looking for a place to stay. He calls, the guy pulls up like, "See, I told you could do worse."
Yeah.
The guy, what's his name? Peter Gallagher, but
Sandy,
yeah, Cohen. They put the bike in the trunk to drive to like Beverly Hills or to the OC.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, I guess because he doesn't have the same mentality as everyone, it's fine. But if I was like living in that house, I'd be like, you know what? Let's leave your bike here, and we will buy you a new one.
But it's like such a cute bike.
Is that little dyno?
Yeah.
With the little, does it have the bars?
Yeah, because
I think it does.
Yeah, because Seth rides on it later.
Oh, that's so cute! Stop
is.
spoiling such cute things for me.
I'm sorry. They should be the boyfriends in the series.
They are. I thought it was kind of out of character throughout the pilot that Peter Gallagher's character was like, blah blah blah. I don't like how, or someone like, how can you afford all this? And he's like, I don't make a lot of money, but my wife does. I don't know. I felt like they already set up like he was kind of, or they are going to set up that he's kind of like, yeah, I'm part of this OC lifestyle, but I grew up differently. I don't really care for it.
I didn't feel like it was, but my wife does cash money, and it was just like,
But that's
my
totally
wife
his
does.
like that like weird like jokey manner. That's his character throughout the entire thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, that's how I kind of felt. Like when I like finished the pilot, I was like, that one line for some reason stuck out a little bit, because I feel like honestly, not a lot of people brag about their money that obviously. Like
They are almost like overly humble about it. But no, I mean, we did all right last year.
Well, I don't think it's like him bragging. I think it's just like him saying, "Oh, none of this belongs to me. This is my wife's money."
yeah, which I got the intent, but I just thought the execution of his
weak.
I don't know.
So they, so they're driving up, and it shows little like stereotypical shots of California, and it's like the surfers, the beach, the waves, all of that. But like this, even them just driving in like the sunset, I'm like, this is not helping me be logical and not like pack up tomorrow and leave.
It's so beautiful out there.
I've decided like if I say that I'm going to move there for the weather, not for success, not for anything like that. I just want to do what I'm already doing in that weather. Then, like, I can't lose.
It's so fucking beautiful. It's so beautiful.
That sequence just made me want to go to Palm Beach tan really bad.
Well, and then you can go to Hawaiian Nails and get a twister treatment.
That's it. Nothing
That's
more.
the life. That's the life.
Nothing more.
And then I like the little scene. Well, the car, and he pulls the key out. And he's like, "Ooh, should I leave the key in? Oh, wait, no, I shouldn't." Yeah. And then he's like, "It's not fun."
The keys are gone.
He says it like he's a trained car thief, but this is the first. But it's the first time he's ever stolen a car.
But his brother. I'm sure.
Yeah,
that's
that's
his
true.
brother a few times.
I really, really like, and I don't know how she turns out, so don't spoil it. But I
want to spoil it so bad.
I like Kirsten in this.
Kirsten. Oh, I love Kirsten
because she's such a bitch, and then
but she's not though.
Well, that's what I'm saying is she comes off within 30 seconds, three lines between them.
I don't think she comes off as a bitch. I think she's
practical.
like, yeah, she's like, what the?
It's like the Skylar White thing when everyone thought that she was awful, even though she made the most sense.
She's like,
true. She's the most logical, but they are the way it's making her come off that way specifically so they can subvert it and say whenever she's like, "Where do you think I'm going?" He's gonna need some sheets and a toothbrush, and a place to sleep.
Yeah. But I mean, this is like my own little personal thing. I would never call her a bitch for being like,
wait up, hold up, slow up,
and then she just like slowly turns into a Sierra song.
Well, but the thing is, she wasn't coming at it from like a. Okay, let's think about this. She was like, he's not a stray puppy.
Because what Sandy did is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's actually legitimately insane.
I'm fucking crazy.
I'm on her side, honestly. So.
And I love that she's like, okay, but he's sleeping in the pool house.
Girl, yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Like,
I get my own house? Like, I literally get an entire house. Have you ever seen a pool house? It's better than any of our fucking houses. Like
holy shit.
Not in the east wing of the house he will not step into.
I'm going to put up my jewelry. I mean, I'll leave out the cheap shit, but
it's so great. I want to go to that pool house so bad.
And then he goes out, he goes to have a smoke, and Misha Barton's like, who are you?
Let me be.
Yeah, after smoking 7 cigarettes in a row, she's like, I am.
Hey.
He gives her the entire story.
And not such like a fake ass meat cute.
And then
Dude, that was one of my notes. I was like, very awkward scene. I don't like how Ryan's character kind of shifted a little bit.
Yeah.
To like, I'm the James Dean character, and was like smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
I mean, not that he's smoking cigarettes, but kind of like the whole like,
this is cool.
I feel like that's something that his brother would have done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not him. He would have been like, I'm in a terrible predicament. I don't know how long I'm going to be here.
Yeah.
Not like
Maybe he'd never seen
his bad boy persona comes off a lot better later, but in the pilot they hit it so heavy handed.
Maybe he had never seen like a pokey bony girl like that before, and he didn't.
Pokemon.
He'd never seen that.
He'd never seen the Misha Chew.
That is a Pokemon.
Live with that. Yeah. Live with that choice.
He gives her the entire story. She's like, seriously? I wrote seriously?
I need to go on. I need to talk about Misha Barton for a second.
Okay, go.
Actually, just her character.
This is your corner right now.
What's her? Marissa Cooper.
Marissa Cooper. Coop!
I fucking hate Marissa Cooper.
Yeah.
I hate her character so much because every problem that they have in the entire show is her goddamn fault because she's such a mess and she can't do anything right and she's always on drugs, always on alcohol. And she's just the fucking worst. And I'm so glad they killed her in season 3. That's all.
Oh my god! Well, there goes that spoiler.
This shit's been out for like 10 years.
Well, the statute of limitations is a little bit longer when they don't have shit on Netflix.
Well, anyway, she died. She spoiled it herself before the episode aired.
Oh, I do remember that actually, but I just like didn't.
Yeah,
I would have been like, like after filming, like,
I did.
paparazzi coming here. Got inside scoop.
Like an hour.
Like she posted on every social media, "I need a job."
Yo, she was on Entertainment Tonight, and like the hour before the episode aired, she spoiled it.
Are you drinking my Shiner?
You brought us some.
Oh, I brought me some, but I'll go get.
You brought 4 for yourself?
Well, yeah. Is that?
Did you spill on yourself? Did you do dribble?
Did you pour on my?
No, that's good.
Okay.
It's a Shays Lounge.
It's a,
what is that?
I don't know actually what it is. Like a lounge chair.
No, I know what it is.
No, we just.
I just said it.
Oh, I thought it was from something.
I think it is from something. I still know what it is. I just said it. Anyway, your flight's open. I just hate Misha Barton. I just hate her character, and I don't like her.
So you want a spinoff?
For that character, yes.
And it can be called Hanging with
Coop.
Hanging with Marissa Cooper.
Yeah.
Cooper, gonna tear the house down.
How do you remember that theme song?
Because I watched the fuck out of that show. I'm
I
sorry.
watched it too, but I don't remember the theme song.
I'm sorry that I loved it. Oh, that show actually had 2 theme songs. The first season, it was I'm a soul man. Do-do-do, do-do-do. And then they were like, I don't think we can't afford that. I don't think so. And they're like, we cannot afford that song anymore. So it was like, hanging with Mr. Cooper.
I was more of a sister person. Sister.
Coming at you like a 2-way twister.
Which one are you singing? I was singing the second one.
There's 2
Yeah, in the later seasons. Yeah. They get really, they get older, they straighten their hair, and they get really, really cool.
Oh, but it still sounds like Sister. It still sounds like the original song, but it's
and
like
they change it like
remixed.
Yeah, remix.
I wish Jack A had her own show.
Yeah.
I just wish that Marissa Cooper had her own show and had that theme song. And at the very end, like kind of like That's So Raven, like that's me. She was just like, look what I found, and it's just like a whole like season of interventions for like every.
That's what this show was. Just all of it was interventions.
Yeah.
The whole goddamn thing.
Every episode is a different intervention for Marissa Cooper. It's like I'm gonna change.
The star of the OC is Jeff Van Vondren. He gives her her boyfriend comes and picks her up. Oh wait, here's my thing. So she goes, he says, oh, he tells her what happened. Like, I'm you know, his client and he took me in. And she goes, you're their cousin from Boston, right? He's like, yeah. And then Sandy comes out and says Seattle. And Ryan's like, well, my mom lives in Boston, my dad's in Seattle. And she looks so confused, but it's like, she's the one that created the lie.
Well, she didn't create it, she already heard it.
But how did that already happen? Because they just got home.
I'm sure Sandy called her on the way home, and Kirsten made like.
Unless so you're saying so, and I was wondering this in like
a little bit of time to pass.
I was thinking this maybe for episode 2 or 3 that it turns out there really was a cousin from Boston, and that Ryan was not him. Okay,
no, there's no cousin. It's all made up.
So Luke, you said is his name?
I love Luke.
Okay, so Luke pulls up in his puka shell necklace, and he's like, "Who's that kid?" And then drives off, and he's clearly a dick. Ryan throws his cigarette out, and I was like, no, don't leave. It's still lit. And then Sandy goes and does it, and I was like, oh, thanks, Sandy.
I want to talk about Luke for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, do it.
I love Luke, because his character development also is really, really fantastic.
The asshole always has a good...
Yeah, and he becomes friends with all of them, and it's so cute. Cordelia. They go to go see... Oh, yeah, I love Cordelia. They all go see Rooney, this shitty-ass band from, like, the early...
Now I'm shaking.
There's an episode, they're playing that song in an episode, like they're going to their concert or whatever, and like Luke is like screaming, like, which one's Rooney?
It's Rooney Mara.
Yes. We're the Maras. We're here to play a set for you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then she just does every line from Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Yeah. There's Shay, I'm insane. No, you cannot, because it's true. I am insane. No.
You're so little now.
Stop vision tattoo removal sites. Because the next one is going to be right here. What was her accent in that movie? Let's be real. Let's make this a podcast about the girl with the dragon tattoo.
The girl with the dragon tattoo, and also House of Cards ones.
Like, what is up with their fucking voices?
She's in both of them.
Her sister.
Her sister Kate is.
They're sisters?
Yeah.
I did not know
that. They're the original
coming at you like a death on a subway.
Sister.
No, so Shaken, by the way, by Rooney is me and this girl Shelly, who is technically my last girlfriend, who I also married. I joined the two of them in matrimony. That was our song, and that's her ringtone. If I still had my old phone. Go on.
What? Wait, but Rooney's also like, when did your heart go missing?
Oh, yes. I love that song because they played it on the end as a promo episode. It's a promo for their shows.
I've only heard that
on the end. It's like the teen version of
the end. Oh my god,
I love the end.
The end used to have like the best website ever with like the best games.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, so let's break this down.
I loved the end.
The end.com used to have
what's the bomb.com.
What did the N stand for?
The
Nick.
What are you looking at me like that for?
I don't know. I thought that was cute.
I think it might actually be though.
I think it is the Nick.
Yeah.
I used to love the show they had called South of Nowhere about these two lesbians.
Yes! Oh my god,
wait.
no, I used to
Hold on.
watch, like, The End.
I loved that show. What?
So they had a network.
The End used to play Degrassi also.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that sounds right. But
Yeah.
so it was like a teen network, or
Yeah,
like
it was teen. Yeah, it was
The
like,
teen, it was like pretty much Teen Nick.
Yeah,
it was like,
except
it was
before
more,
Teen Nick got shitty.
it was like, how do I even describe The End?
It was Teen Nick, but a little bit more mature.
It was very Canadian.
it was like ABC Family.
Yeah, it was super Canadian.
like, there was a lot,
Like
I feel
Pretty
like,
Little
Like
Liars.
ABC Family when it was Fox Family.
But no, like, what about ABC Family with like Pretty Little Liars and shit?
No. It was kind of like, it was the shows that were very similar to Degrassi, like South of Nowhere was very
I
Degrassi.
love South of Nowhere.
It was very, dude, there was like another show, Jericho? No?
That was Skeet Ulrich.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, then it wasn't that.
But I kind of know what you're talking about, I think.
They had like shows like that where it was very,
Yeah.
they never swore or anything like that, but like all
It was
the,
all still pretty risky.
like abortion
Risque?
would be a time of
yeah, that's what I meant.
risky.
Or it's risky to be risque.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like South of Nowhere. That's a teen show that needs to happen, but with dudes this time around.
I know. That's true. There really is not like any shows like that. Besides
are.
like Modern Family, we're wacky. We're white, we're wacky. Like
Cam and the other Cam. That's not Cam. What's his
Yeah.
name?
Cam
Cam and Mitchell.
and Mitchell.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. We're at Modern Family.
Yeah.
I love that they go into the pool house and get them set up, and Kirsten's waiting there, and she's like,
also that maid is never seen again.
yeah, oh, I was, damn
Really?
it.
Same with the dog.
I made
Fuck.
a note of like I hope Rosie is the main
Are you talking
character.
about Tay Donovan's dog?
Yeah. Oh God, like Dorota from Gossip Girl.
Oh, Dorota,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was gonna say Dorita.
Or Rosario,
Rosario from Will and Grace.
that's her name?
Rosario Dawson
Yeah,
from
Will and Grace.
Oh, but then also Lupe from Arrested Development.
Oh, yeah.
I
Lupe
love
Fiasco.
And
Yeah.
Consuela.
Consuela from what?
Family
Family Guy.
Guy, yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is
Oh
Family
yeah.
Guy.
My favorite thing that she's ever done is she was like, she went up to like Superman's fortress or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot what she said. I can't even remember, but it was so funny. Have you seen this? He's like, no, I don't know. Have you seen this? She kept like holding it up.
Mr. Superman's not.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was.
Mr. Superman's not here.
And there's one.
Mr. Superman, no.
This is one where she's like on the stand for something, and she was. And the prosecutor was like, "Okay, do you have anything to say?" And she's just like, "We need more lemon
We
pledge."
need more lemon pledge.
He's like, "No, do you? No, we need more lemon pledge."
That's
She says, if you need anything, like, we're here for you, but then it pans, and she's like, Rosie can help you. And Rosie's just like, hola.
I just like the way the camera pans over to her. She's like,
Hola.
She's so happy. She's like,
Hola, me llamo Rosy y me puedo ayudar.
that means I can help you. Never mind.
okay.
Ryan walks out the next morning. And, yes, we can. Ryan walks out the next morning and
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Gosling.
Oh,
Ryan
well, guys,
Phillippe.
hold on, because every time I say Ryan, you should say a new Ryan.
Oh, I said all three of them today. No.
Rihanna.
Oh, Ryan
Rihanna Fenty.
Ryan Adams.
Brian Shoehorn.
Oh, Ryan, who is the girl from Bad News Bears?
Ryan Tate.
Is that it?
Tatum O'Neal.
That's
Oh, wait.
Tatum
No, Ryan O'Neal is her dad. Sorry, I'm sorry. You're right. Tatum O'Neal is the girl. Ryan O'Neal is her dad.
O'Neal is also the youngest Oscar winner ever.
She is.
Yeah, and she was
And
not.
Was it for Bad
Tatum
News
is the
Bears?
best friend in Scream.
Oh, true.
Yeah, Tatum.
And
Rose
Tatum
McGowan.
has big Tatums.
Which Tatum are you speaking of?
The left one.
Tatum. So, Rosie's there for you. Ryan walks out. He sees the infinity pool, which I love. I don't know. That's my.
Why is it an infinity pool? 'Cause I don't
It's
get
where
pools.
it's where there's just an edge, and so
Okay.
if you're sitting in it, it's like it goes like
So
on forever.
every time you cross the edge, you end up having to watch the film The Edge with with Alec Baldwin and Sean Connery.
Why would you
they're
not
attacked
want?
with the bear.
Wait, Alec Baldwin and Sean Connery were in The Edge together.
Yes, they're
Weren't
the
they also?
characters.
Weren't they also in Hunt for Red October together?
I don't know.
Were they the same characters in that?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure we're
I've
both.
only seen The Edge.
We're both wrong and right.
I'm right.
You've never seen Hunt for Red October?
Have you never seen The Edge?
Valid point. But Hunt for Red October is a Jack Ryan movie before Jack Ryan sucked. Jack Ryan is like...
Jack Ryan or Tatum O'Neal?
Huh? Jack Ryan? Brian O'Neill. Jack Tatum.
Or Jake Lacey. Or Jake Ryan.
What's Jake Lacey from?
Obvious Child. He's the boy.
Right. That's right. I was like,
I love
I was
him.
just looking at his IMDb, and he's also going to be in another movie with...
Really? I love him.
Did you do your nails again?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
I told you
Have you
because
been-
I started
no,
biting
that's
them
good.
again. I don't know what happened. I had a really stressful week. I don't know why. So I started biting my nails again.
When he walks in, okay, this is the point where I'm like, okay, I'm Brody. Well, this is the point where I see him for the first time, and I'm like, he's so goddamn cute. But when he walks in, and like, first of all, he has my life that I want, which is he just ate some cereal and he had some extra juice, and he's playing video games. Like, even though there's a beautiful couch, probably I couldn't see it behind there, he's sitting on the floor 5 feet away from the TV, and that's what I want in my life. You wish you could play video games?
No, I wish I was into video games. I just never,
I wish I was in video games.
I wish I was in video
There's
games.
so many now, though, that I feel like you could find something that you would be really into.
I like Kingdom Hearts. I just get really frustrated because I'm super like I just want to win, and when I'm not, I get really frustrated.
I don't have the patience for it. Like,
Yeah.
I was telling him about it. I used to play I still do. When I play video games, I would cut through the storyline scenes.
Now, when you say video games, do you mean Lana Del Rey's song over and over, or do you mean actual video games?
I would play the Lana Del Rey video games. Where I would just, like, your character would just sit on a couch and, like...
Lounge.
Yeah, lounge, and, like, occasionally look over, smoke a blunt,
Yeah.
and then look back, and you would get, like, 50 points.
So it's like, it's a lot like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you didn't disturb your boyfriend, you won. So...
Yeah.
That's how you win the Lana Del Rey video game.
Just don't disturb your boyfriend.
Yeah.
I feel like you could find a good video. See, that's the thing.
I immediately turned it back on myself and thought you were going to say boyfriend. I'm like, are you sure?
This is all about you. This is all about you.
Well, that could...
Well, I mean, random note, when I saw the Infinity Pool, that's when I wrote down, it's like, my mom would like this show.
I want your mom to watch this show so badly.
After I finish viewing number 3 of One Tree Hill.
She's on her second full round of One Tree Hill right now. Like, she's watching.
Is she going to watch all 9 seasons?
Yeah, oh no. Like,
It won't take her any time.
She's on season 2 right now. And she just started season 1 like 3 days ago. Again.
She finished Sons of Anarchy in like one Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
My mom, like, I don't know why, because I feel like when I meet my mom, when I meet
Your mom?
He has the 51st States thing. Like constant amnesia.
Only with his mom.
yeah, and I was like, oh shit, you're Robin. Okay, Robin, nice to meet you. But
Robin Rihanna or Robin the Swedish singer?
Tell your girlfriend. Tell your
Robin
boyfriend.
from How I Met Your Mother. Fuck that show. Never mind. I
No,
don't know.
Don't give that credit.
No, it's in the air. No,
I know.
take it back.
You know, we can edit it in post. But
That's not really how it works.
okay. But my mom, my mom, like, as you know, loves teen dramas,
Yeah.
and I'm like kind of nervous to tell her about the show because I feel
Why?
like if I tell her about it, she will abandon my family.
Yeah,
she
she
will ignore my aunt that's in town right now.
Yeah, she will.
She will cut everybody off.
And she'll ruin everything for you.
She will. I feel like she'll buy a separate TV, put a blanket over her head, wrap it around the TV,
Like a
and
Nickelodeon.
and like watch the show on repeat for the rest of her life until death.
It's such a good show. It's so good.
She loves this type of shit, and so for some reason that Infinity Pool, I was like, I feel like my mom first loves Infinity Pool, so when she would see that in that episode, she's like, I'm hooked. That's great interior design and exterior design.
By episode 7, when they go to Tijuana, that'll hook her.
What? You go to Tijuana?
Yeah.
We have to watch
it's right
this.
by California, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
It's a good episode.
they're playing video games, and Peter Gallagher brings in groceries.
For the third time.
Yes. He brings in groceries.
Yeah, he brings in groceries in a paper sack in a plastic bag. That's how the world was different
This is before
12 years
global
ago.
warming.
Yeah, this is before 5-cent bags.
Yeah.
In Dallas.
And in Austin.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I wonder how prevalent is that everywhere else? Just
Austin
Dallas
was
and
first
Austin?
before,
Probably cities, just cities.
when I was living in Austin for the
Well, like outside
3
of Texas, it's not like OKC is doing it.
Well, it's like, I mean, like big cities, like where like a bunch of like trendy people are.
Yeah, Portland.
in like Springfield, Massachusetts.
Yeah, and like Springfield, Illinois.
And like Des Moines.
And kind of like Tulsa.
And like Tallahassee.
And like Ile-de-Ville, Quebec, which is just like right side
no,
of Montreal. They're like super.
He ran out of American cities because he's not a citizen, so he couldn't think of them.
I had to say what I knew.
So he's like, show him around, show him what you do here, what's there to do here, and they're sailing on. Oh God.
We haven't gotten to that.
And then
yet.
it moves off of Fox. And then they're sailing on the summer breeze. It's a little creepy that he named it. So I feel like no one at 16 in the real world, this is where it kind of gets not realistic for me. No one is that in love with one person because the world, by the time that you're 16, has trained you to know that nobody loves you. Like, don't be
Not in
confident.
2003.
In 2003,
Everybody loves you.
I was a freshman in 2003.
Yeah.
And I definitely felt like this would have been way too far. Like you wouldn't immediately be in love with someone. You would like have a deep liking for someone, but you wouldn't do things like name a boat after them and then think that you're going to be in Tahiti a year later.
But it's also like a good boat name.
I was moving to America in 2003.
Exactly,
and
it would have been taken by the.
and I would have named my life after someone that gave me eye contact on the street.
I would do that now.
So
Excuse me, sir. What is your name?
I need to name my memoir.
You named your boat Habib.
Yeah. Habibi. It's actually a guy that went to my high school.
You
So
see
that's
that video that Tyler posted on my wall?
Tyler Perry.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes.
What the hell makes you think that Tyler Perry has the time to post shit on Jarrell's wall?
Why wouldn't he?
Right?
He does not
why
have
do
the-
you not think that?
Because he does not have the time. Do you know how many movies he creates every year? 366. Just
And
to
how many
be a
of them are
dick.
shitty? All of them.
366.
All of them. The one good movie he has was the one he did not direct or write, and that was
Gone Girl. I was like, he was going to say Gone Girl.
He was also in Star Trek
Oh, I forgot about
What the? Tyler Perry was in Star Trek?
Yeah, he was.
for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
He was the main character.
Yeah. Well, Chris Hemsworth was in Star Trek for 5 minutes, and it was really, really good.
Chris Hemsworth could be in me for 5 minutes.
Yeah, spread me open. I said it.
Like a
Like
sandwich.
Put
Put
flip
some-
me open.
Like a open sesame. Like a sesame seed.
Flip me like a sesame.
Spread
seed.
me open like a sesame seed and marinate
Me with
Your love.
your love.
Your love. Your love.
love.
My heart. I was listening to that song on the way here.
I love that.
And I was
song.
like, All My Love needs to have 7 remixes.
Yeah.
It needs to have like a single.
and a good video.
Why do singles nowadays, like, a single will not just be a single. It will be like the single, and then they will release another single track with 17 remixes and the dub remix of every other remix.
because they're gonna get money for all of them.
And like an acapella remix.
Like, I don't need all of these.
Can you get me one, too? Please? Can you please?
Can you grab me one?
This is my favorite section of every podcast.
Welcome back, to our the Tyler Jarrell Corner. We're here just to thank you and just be in the spirit of the OC.
You've been here from the very beginning, an hour ago. You stuck with us for this specific section of the podcast that only happens for about
20 seconds.
the length of a normal poop.
How many of your poops have lasted this long?
Let that simmer over you. Let us know. Email us.
Email us directly through telegrams.
Pony Express would be preferred, but not desired.
Send me fan mail on Tumblr about the length of your poop. Because I just want to know.
The length of your poop lets us know how deep your
Love it.
Your anus is.
Let us know how deep your anus is. I just want to know so I can fit up inside and be there and just marinate. Thanks. Miller Lite's a great beer to drink.
I'm drinking a 16 ounce while Jarrell is drinking a 24 ounce.
Because I'm older.
And I, a baby bitch.
And he's nothing but a baby, bitch.
Nothing but.
Nothing but butts.
So my favorite part of the episode so far has got to be... I like that Seth has a normal body.
Yeah,
And he's very gangly.
Yeah.
I like representation on the screen for me. I saw that because Ben has very nice arms, and I was like, I can't relate to this character anymore.
I just have so many feelings for him.
I can't relate to a character that has.
But the thing is, I haven't seen him without a shirt on, but I think that he doesn't have a like fantastic ab situation going on, but it's
Which
the
one?
arms.
Me.
Ben. I mean,
Both of them.
Ryan. So he's like Marissa. He says he's going to go to this thing, the fashion show.
Yeah.
Which that's so fucking OC
Walk
of
the
them.
world on a
And he's like,
dating
Marissa invited you, and then the SEC wants to talk to Marissa's dad, and he's like, oh, they're just clients. Something going on.
Can someone fill me in? Is he embezzling money at this
Yeah.
point?
Oh yeah,
He
because he was terrified when they were saying that, hey, we put all of these people who live on their block or
Yeah.
whatever, like we invested all of our money with you,
Yeah.
and he clearly lost it, but they don't know yet.
They don't know.
This is
They
before,
find out a few episodes later.
yeah, I guess this is before online banking where you could just like see everything when it happened, and they have to wait for their monthly.
The internet didn't exist in 2003.
Yeah, really, not so much. Not a
No,
lot.
I didn't get invented until 2015.
Yeah.
So
You're lucky, podcast listeners, because this is one of the first internet ventures ever to happen.
Yeah, we're pioneers right now.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Podcasts.
Are you being a robot?
Podcast.
That's me not knowing what podcasts were.
Podcast? That's how I would say it if I didn't know what it was.
2 steps back.
Podcast. You listen to a podcast?
What the fuck is a podcast?
Did you mean broadcast?
What? Where's the radio? I need to listen to I Love Lucy on the radio.
What's a pod?
Are you
My mom.
Ruby Rod right now?
Who?
Ruby Rod?
What is that?
Fifth Element?
Oh, what is a podcast?
Forget.
Am I supposed to listen to that on the radio?
Just say, Chris.
I know. I was trying to pretend to everyone that I had seen the movie.
Just say I'm...
My name, say my name.
So he's getting ready for the fashion show,
Right.
And he decides, let's go open collar. Open collar's good.
he's
And
so
then Peter
embarrassed.
Gallagher comes in and says, "You stupid fuck! You don't know how to tie a tie."
Verbatim.
Yep. I've decided this is a prequel to the show Gotham, which I fully intend on watching, but I watched
not good.
I watched like 2 episodes, and
It's not good.
First of all, I like Batman.
Yeah.
I love Batman. I love the darker like tone that it's been taking
Yeah.
with the movies and stuff. But the first episode I thought was good.
Yeah.
The second episode and third episode like really fell flat for me. So, but I've listened to some interviews with people, and I like them. So maybe maybe it's getting better. I don't know.
Who knows?
I just like
Well, it got
Jada Pinkett
renewed.
Smith.
yeah.
Yeah, but she's kind of one of the things for me that kind of is a drawback. She's
It's just
random.
like some of it's just so cartoonish, but then other parts of it is just like so dark. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I wish superhero movies took themselves a little bit more seriously, like the Dark Knight movies did, or like, well, I mean, like the Batman Begins, I guess, the Christopher Nolan era of Batman.
Well, it's
but
really
not-
just Marvel these days that doesn't take itself seriously, although it does.
No, see, I think Marvel is like the epitome of cartoonish, but they do it very, very well.
It's good. It's a cool.
Yeah.
cartoon.
So yeah,
But I mean,
It's
look
like
at.
Scooby Doo.
Have you seen?
with Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yes.
Did you see the last X-Men?
The Last Stand, or is that the second one?
Oh,
no, the other
no.
one. The other one.
So the last one that just came out was Days of Future Past.
Yeah, but still, no. I still feel like
problems
it's.
with that one.
I still feel like
Really?
it's cartoonish.
I thought that one was amazing.
As the movie itself, I liked it, but what I didn't like is how much they changed it from the comic and having Mystique as more of an active bad girl than in
True,
the actual...
they kind of sidelined her.
Yeah, I
But she
hated
still
that.
had a really big part to play.
Yeah, but it was just bigger in the actual comic, and I just want her to do more. I just want ladies to do more shit.
Yeah, that's true. In that case, I'm sure that you are not cool with the way that Dark Phoenix was.
Oh, I fucking hated that. Oh, I hated that.
Everyone did.
Yeah.
Even regular.
That movie itself was just stupid. It was just dumb.
Yeah.
Even though I bought it and I watch it sometimes.
What
so dumb.
It's fun.
It's a fun movie, yeah.
Like the last
For
one
what
wasn't.
it is.
The last one wasn't like a hardcore disappointment.
Yeah.
You just wish it was a little bit different.
Yeah, and the same thing with Days of Future Past. It wasn't a bad movie. It was a really good movie.
Yeah.
But it was just the way it changed.
Well, that's
I
what
wish
I'm
it was
saying.
different. Yeah.
But then, well, and
I'll watch it again.
Like First Class was really, really good.
I love First Class.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you saying? Hello.
But no, I agree. Although when sometimes like I think that Superman would have benefited from not being so dark. Man of Steel.
No, I think Superman would have benefited if it wasn't so boring. I just think that like just because it's darker doesn't mean that you have to lose your.
I mean, Dark Knight was like dark as it gets, and
It was still good.
it was
Yeah.
not boring in the
yeah,
least.
and I mean Batman was pretty. Batman Begins was pretty dark, but somehow it just still like really grasped your attention because there was like suspense. I felt like, yeah, that's my opinion on it. So.
Well, hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully things.
Well, because I feel like
I don't have fantastic feelings towards the trailer for
For what?
Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
I haven't watched it, but I
just don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
don't
about it.
care.
Really, the Batman parts are not what get me. It's the beginning where it doesn't even bring up Batman yet. It's like Superman's been around now for a few years. And
Has there ever been a good Superman movie?
Superman 1 and 2 were both really good too.
Like
the
with Christopher
80s?
Reeves?
Yeah,
I never saw 'em.
2, I thought 2 is my favorite one. I didn't hate Returns as much as everyone else did, but it was still
Was that the one with?
Brandon
Kevin
Routh.
Spacey?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin
Yeah.
Spacey, Parker Posey.
Oh, I never
Starring
saw it.
Parker
Well,
Posey.
wait, was she Parker Posey Lois Lane or
No, she was like
Luthor's-
Lex's hench lady.
Okay.
Wasn't that the one with that boring girl? Is that Kate Bosworth?
She was the worst part of the
Oh.
movie, even though Brandon Routh was like Ruth. I don't know, was dry as fuck.
Yeah.
Kate Bosworth was just they were casting Rachel McAdams, and then she decided to do
Mean Girls, probably.
no, it was something in 06 that like didn't.
Oh, Family Stone.
It could have been that or something.
Maybe it was Time Traveler's Wife.
No,
that was like
08.
2000. Yeah,
I don't know. I'm just
But
naming
whatever it
things.
was, she was like nope. And then maybe it was Red Eye, and then
Dude,
Love
Red
Red Eye.
Eye.
Red Eye
yeah,
was
Red Eye.
good.
I love
Like good
Red
for
Eye.
her. But she could have. I think she could have done really well as Lois Lane. Actually, I think Amy Adams at that point would have been a better Lois Lane in 2006 than she was last year or 2
I
years
forgot
ago.
she was Lois Lane. Yeah.
So, which is because it doesn't really work. I don't know. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
So, okay, back to the OC. We cut to a young Shailene Woodley
Yeah.
from
Fucking cute.
Divergent.
With her 2003 hair,
Yep.
Yep.
very
Super,
very
like,
03 hair.
Yep.
which
Like
I love.
she used a lot of gel for that.
Fun fact: when Caitlyn comes back in season 3, first of all, her age changes. She's 15 now. Also, it's a completely different actress.
Oh yeah,
Willa
yeah.
Holland, who's great.
Wait. What's
Wait, is she in something else?
She is, but I forgot what it was.
Okay.
one is who's Autumn that comes in?
Who?
Autumn
No.
comes into OC.
No.
There's an actress named Autumn that comes in.
Oh, Autumn Reeser. I thought you meant like a
Oh.
character Autumn. No, Autumn Reeser. She's in season 3 and 4. She doesn't start out as their friend, but she becomes their friend, and after Marissa dies, she and Ryan start dating, and that's a much better couple than Ryan and Marissa.
and she's the
way more fun.
She's the new Marissa, right?
Not no Marissa. She's just she's a completely different character.
Okay.
like
Is she
just
good?
way more fun. Oh, she's a much better.
Because that's what I've heard. That is like the saving grace of the OC after Marissa died was Autumn Reeser.
Yeah, and season 4 is just an all-around better season than season 3. It's much better, but Autumn Reeser is like top notch.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think that I don't know. I would have loved to be a teenager at that time,
It was a good time.
but I don't.
Or I guess I wish
But-
I was older at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was technically a teenager, but I was like 4.
I was 9. So,
Yeah. Who were we just talking about? Willa Holland
Yeah,
or something. Oh yeah, she's on Arrow right now. She's
that's what it is.
she's Thea.
Yeah.
She's and I mean, I watched the first season of that. It's a little like rocky, but it's apparently got really, really good.
Yeah.
And then it spawned the Flash, and then also
The Flash was good.
there's a guy. So in the comics, there's a guy, his sidekick named Speedy,
Mm-hmm.
and it becomes him. But Willa Holland was in something else we watched recently, and I can't remember what it was.
I don't know.
But anyway, so they go to the party, and
was cool.
the waiter is like, "Hey, do you want some?"
Oh,
Whatever, and it's the guy from Parks and Rec.
From Parks and Rec. Wait, who's in Parks and Rec?
He's like, they're like the Christians against everything that's happening in
yes.
Pawnee, and he's the husband.
Yeah. Also, that same guy he's in the last episode of the OC. Ryan and Seth they move back to where their parents grew up, or they go back to their parents' old house before they move to Orange County, and that's him and his husband own that house, and they buy the house from him, and he disappears. He's great, and he delivers Kirsten's baby.
But he's not supposed to be the same character. I guess
It's the same character.
Okay, gotcha.
They just never.
Oh,
I don't know.
And the Willa Holland thing. It was the comeback in season 1 with the stepdaughter, who's they're like smoking and drinking out at the pool.
Yeah, her
She's
friend.
like, no, stop it.
Yeah.
No. It was her.
Which we did not just watch that.
And then recently, since I met you, which has been less than a year.
Our comeback story has not made a comeback yet because we started it and then we forgot about it. And that is
A comeback story?
Season 1 of The Comeback, starring Lisa Kudrow, might be one of my favorite shows on television. I really, really enjoy it, and I still have yet to watch season 3 because I feel like I'm going to betray you if I watch it without you.
It also hasn't happened yet.
Season 2 of The Comeback?
No, you said season 3.
Season 2. My mind's already on season 3. That's why I said it.
So Kirsten says, "I want my husband to be right about you." When she takes a 7 and 7 from Ryan. And then the Luke says, "Suck it, queer" to Seth.
03.
Was that an invitation?
That was 03.
Though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
It seemed very invitational.
Are you proposing?
Yeah.
Because I will.
Seth and Ryan sit with the little kids. Cute little exchange between him and like good. We had
It's
this.
good
It's
feeling.
very Xander.
Yeah.
Seth is very much the Xander of the show.
But like more main, I guess. More
main?
character.
I mean, Buffy
Seth
had
is a main-
four characters. Buffy
Yeah,
had 4
but
main
I don't
characters.
know. I just feel like Seth has a more active. Maybe I'm thinking of later Xander.
That's true. Oh god, fucking Marissa's speech, like, "Hi guys."
Hi.
Like, this is literally what Kristen Wiig must have watched when they did the Californians. They were like,
Hi guys.
"That's amazing." Like, she goes, "It's such a good chorus, guys."
I hate her. I hate her.
I like secretly like adore her though. Like she's just so ridiculous. She's so ridiculous.
I just hate the things that she does.
But she's like the main character, right?
Yeah, she's the
For 3 seasons.
like I guess it'd be her and Ryan would be like it's like the main characters.
Yeah.
But but fun fact, Summer, who was only a guest star for like the first 13 before she's a regular, she's in every single episode. And she's a much better character than the rest.
Yeah. Why is she a guest star? I thought that was very interesting. That
Well,
she was
because, I mean, it was
I don't
Rachel
know.
Bilson, and it's not like no one knew who Rachel Bilson was until the OC.
It was her and also Julie.
Well, and the thing is,
mom were
also
guest stars until
they usually when they pick up a pilot. This is how it used to be. When they pick up a pilot, they'll order 13 episodes.
Yeah.
And then after that, they go off of what like audience feedback and stuff like that is. So for the first 13 episodes, she was a guest star and audience liked her. Then they'll
Yeah,
pick
when
it
they
up
had to redo
for the
when
back
they did the
9.
contracts,
Well,
yeah.
not back 9 for this. This has a back.
27 episodes.
Yeah, back 14.
Oh, also, well, I guess it's like the same with, well, I guess with Heather Locklear in Melrose Place, she was a special guest star the entire series.
Oh, okay.
And she was one of the main characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
guess it depends on how the billing works.
Oh, and same with the dad, the dad in Gilmore Girls. Like, do you know, or
Christopher?
Lorelai's dad.
Edward, whatever.
Oh, but he was on the credits.
Yeah,
He was always and featuring special guest star, blah blah blah.
Right.
But he was
yeah.
in almost the entire show.
Yeah, that's
Edward
true.
Herman, I
Yeah.
think was his name, because he reminded me of Herman
Munster.
from the Munsters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, hey.
But
that was
Rachel
the guy.
Bilson-
exactly.
Yeah.
During the credits is like
She's not in it.
no, but like after she's included, I remember it's like and Rachel Bilson.
Yeah.
Which is I always find it's weird when they ever
The A sounds like it's extra, but then it's almost higher.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it is. It's so confusing. Like I wish that they just would do without it because I feel like it's really obnoxious.
Well,
when
this was with Buffy.
With Buffy.
Whenever
It was Tony Head.
when he left, it was Allison Hannigan
Yeah.
as the Ann part.
yeah, so it's like with Morgan Freeman and Michael Caine would be in The Dark Knight or whatever, and I hate that. I think that's so stupid. And the same with 6 Feet Under, it would have and Rachel Griffiths as Chris or as
Which
Brenda.
is like, who even are you? I don't
Like-
remember what she was before that.
She was.
I'm sure she was in a bunch of stuff, but just not as recognized.
She was an Oscar nominee before that, like in an indie Australian movie. But other than that,
okay.
but like I think that's so just weird to me when they have like the with someone
Yeah.
and someone as this person.
I think it's a credit thing as far as like It has to be.
It's probably it's literally probably a contract thing. Like, okay, I'll be in your movie, but I want to be.
No,
the aunt.
I think it's a marketing thing. I think it's just. I mean, I don't know anything about the industry, but I think it's just marketing as like, if you don't know any of these people, at least we have this person. You know, so.
So they're getting ready for the fashion show. Misha Barton's up next. Marissa Coop. And Rachel Bilson comes in with 2 things of champagne, and she says,
"I stole."
And then Marissa reaches from betwixt her nether regions and pulls out
a handle of vodka from her vagina. Look what I stole!
And then it's a party time. I thought she was gonna fall or something on the runway. I thought she was gonna be drunk that fast that like she was gonna fall on the runway, but instead she was just a slut with her eyes. You had eye sex with him.
I love how very 60s she looks. Very 50s.
Marissa?
Yeah, I can't tell. She looks very 50s or 60s.
When she was casting against a bunch of like super blonde, like typical quote unquote like OC girls. And they picked her because she didn't look like that.
Which is like
Why? Yeah, because she's so.
Maybe just to be like she could fit in here, but she's not.
Yeah.
Look what I stole. And then I didn't understand all the things with all the words they said about fashion Manolos. I heard that in Sex and the City.
I got it.
Those are
they're all designers.
And I just love the part where they're like, "Where's my Betsy Johnson purse?"
It's so like strategically placed.
Yeah.
It's so out of like nowhere.
But it's also like they lower the level down to make it sound like it's background noise, but they specifically want you to hear that.
They did that shit in Gossip Girl all the time.
I feel like if they made that show nowadays, or no, like 2012 OC would be like, "Where's my Vera Wang
Bra?
Where's my Kate Spade?
Where's my wedding dress bra?
Summer comes up to Ryan and is like, I'm gonna ride him like a tree, climb him like a tree, and then
What part is that?
she doesn't
Yeah.
actually say it, but she invites him, and then thank God All American Rejects comes in.
I thought you were gonna say American Ferrera.
America Ferrera comes in, she's like, hey guys. That was my impression of Ugly Betty with braces.
I know.
And then, I'm actually glad in this, and we kind of touched on this earlier, I'm glad that they do drink and smoke and do coke, because motherfuckers do that.
Yeah.
And that group of people definitely would. They have the
Because they can
access
fucking
to it.
afford
Yeah,
it.
they have the access.
Yeah.
And they're never gonna get caught, and they're gonna get away with everything.
There's a telling line where, I guess it is Summer who says to Marissa, does your dad ever say no? Like about the purse that she has. So obviously this motherfucker's spending money constantly. I don't know what that means. What about Marissa? Jimmy?
What about her?
Jimmy forgot the froyo. Did you get my froyo?
The
Pistachio, thank you.
pistachio, which sounds fucking gross.
This whole show, I thought, so whenever they have their little exchange, he's like, I think I can get in less trouble where I'm from. And she's like, and then some girl's like, it's your turn to deal. And she's like, you have no idea. This whole show is very much like, guess what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Wait for the next 4 seasons. Here it comes. You have no idea. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Wait for the other episode. It's coming. It's happening.
It was very
Goodbye.
Lost. The show Lost, not that it's lost in its nature.
Yeah.
Which the show Lost was.
I felt like the whole thing. I just liked when he was saying like "Welcome to the dark side."
Yeah.
I like that was brought up a little bit because it's like oh, welcome to the dark side. Like oh, fancy people at this party. At the first time he said it, and he's like okay, and then he was at the party, like the actual team party. He's like welcome to the dark side. I feel like he didn't say it a third time, which I wanted him. Like when they were waking up, like welcome to the dark side.
This is the dark side.
Yeah,
like
and then
me
it
without
turns out
makeup.
It was like they stumbled upon the occult, and people were sacrificing babies for money. What is Chino?
It's a city.
Is it a city? Because I've always heard in movies them refer to the jail, I guess, or the prison is Chino. Like he did some time at Chino.
No, it's a city.
That has a prison in it, I guess, maybe.
It's Al Pacino.
This whole courtroom's out of order. Was that
That's a line from The Good Wife. Well,
I think it might be a line.
actually, no, it's not.
It's a stereotypical line from like every courtroom drama. So
It's not. I'm thinking of something completely different.
I feel like isn't Crossing Jordan a courtroom drama as well?
No,
It's a
she was an
medical
Emmy.
examiner.
That's what I said, but with less letters.
Yeah.
They have the beach fight. I love that Adam Brody, Seth, pulls the guy off, but then has no idea what to do afterwards.
Yeah.
He's so manly, and then the guy's like,
I love.
and he's like,
that
oh,
whole
I don't know what to
thing.
do now.
There's just so many guys.
Welcome
The
to
OC bitch.
welcome to the OC, bitch. This is how it's done in Orange County, which you said is
Was not scripted. I know at least for the part of Welcome to the OC bitch that was not scripted.
even though it seems like such a trailer line.
Yeah, and,
like
and it was. It
Oh,
was a
okay.
huge deal whenever that part happened. That
Yeah.
was a huge iconic moment for the entire show. Whenever people talk
They
about
put it in like every promo, probably.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then like they wake up, they go back to the house, the beach
That was
house.
such a cute moment.
And Adam Brody is falling asleep on this ghetto cushion couch thing,
Yeah.
Which I love. I don't know.
I
would've
love
been
it.
totally
but
about
I'm
it.
like,
yeah.
this is out of place in their rich person.
No, I thought it was like there was 6
I think it was just like a weird step they had, and then they just put like a bunch of pillows there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Or maybe like he did it drunkenly and made it. Rachel Bilson and other friend, who I don't know if she's supposed to
I
have
think
a
it's
name or
Holly.
not,
She comes around every once in a while.
drag Marissa to like the front porch, and they're like, "Bye."
Yeah, see ya. This is your fault. Bye.
And then Ryan, like creepily but not creepily at all, picks her up and takes her to the beach house. Luckily, no rape.
That is
ensues.
well, not really, because they don't know she's gonna die yet. But like that same moment, I think even the same song happens when
Mazzy Star.
Oh my
I think so. Whenever she dies, like he's carrying her away from
Oh
the burning
wow!
car.
See, that's a really good thing. If it wasn't for, actually, I hope it's not foreshadowed.
It's
just
not.
the fact that they would remember it 3 years
Yeah.
later, and then or 2 years later, whatever it is, and
it's
then
not
bring it back.
foreshadowed.
At the time when the show was going on, was the soundtrack really pop? Like, was that like a...
Oh, yeah.
okay.
when
I was thinking
it was.
Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Because it was
when I
Alex
just looked it
Fetsalva
up.
Who did it?
Who?
Alex Fetsalva. She did the music for Gossip Girl, and Grey's Anatomy too. Actually.
Okay, yeah, and she
Yeah.
did it for Twilight. She,
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
Why is she? She is like on such a pulse,
Yeah.
or like she has such a like thumb on a pulse. What's the phrase? I don't know.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, finger on the pulse
Yeah,
of like what is
that's what it
is not even popular
She
music,
just
but like
fingers
what's gonna
music.
work.
Yeah, what's gonna work?
She fingers music. She's like light as a feather. stiff as a board.
Is that the one you were going for?
And I'm gonna get... I'll make it rejects. That's the orgasm.
Yeah.
So Seth got into a fight. I mean, Seth.
Yeah.
Seth got into a fight, and Peter Gallagher's like, "Well, at least he has someone to hang out with."
I know. I know.
Cute. And then Ryan's got to leave. Seth is sleeping. Gets up, hides his morning wood. I wish.
He just tucked it between his butthole.
They hug. they sword fight. Ryan slaps him
yeah.
with a map. By the
That was
EIS.
a really good moment.
He leaves, and Marissa is not allowed to go past the property line.
Yeah, the electric gate's out.
Yeah.
You can't go.
Oh, I guess
Is it shock collar?
I guess her parents found out like that she went out
Well,
partying.
no, because Luke comes up and picks her up again.
No. They found out that she had gone out partying the night before, so they punish her by putting the shock collar on her. And also for
speaks too
not
loud.
if she's going to be out partying, she has to bring back pistachio froyo, and she did not.
Pistachio, thanks.
Ryan comes home to an empty house and realizes that his mother
mother
and
left him.
AJ have abandoned him.
But they do come. His mom comes back a few episodes later because there's a huge gambling thing.
But now he's by that point he's going to be fine, right?
yeah, he's with them.
He's
the whole
like,
time.
I'm
After
good.
this point, yeah.
And then we find out that the author of Superfudge wrote
Judy Bloom
is the
Yes.
Judith Bloom is the EP. of the
Judith
show.
Light.
And that and this is Judith Light. And
Star of Who's the Boss?
that concludes the pilot of the OC, which took us the same amount of time as a 3-hour-long movie.
Because we talk too damn much.
I don't want to like set a precedent, but this has like been my favorite one so far.
This was
because
fun.
I want to watch the rest of the
I
series.
love what you're doing
Well-
with your hair and face right now.
Yep. Maybe at some point we can do a whole second podcast completely devoted to one TV show.
Let's just change the format. Let's just do this.
All TV, all the time, all wherever, always.
The OC yuck yuck, the OC the UK.
Yeah,
No?
yeah.
Okay.
The yuck, yuck.
Yeah, the OC yuck.
Yuck, yuck.
Final thoughts on the OC pilot. I mean, we don't really have a lot of basis to go off besides from this pilot episode. I would be
Yeah.
completely fine watching this show. What do you feel about the OC, boy?
I am definitely going to keep watching it. This is
If we can find it.
no, I will find it. This is definitely. This is a show that I would watch. Like I watched the first episode, I was like, this is a show that like instantly I'm gonna be like, I have to finish the series.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's only appropriate.
So let me borrow that shit.
I was like, what are you pointing at me for?
Come here. Let's.
I love the show. I've seen it, God, many, many times in a row. I watched it a lot.
In a row.
In a row. I used to watch it every year. Every summer I would watch the whole thing.
Oh, it is such a summer show.
Yeah, it's very, very summer. And,
Breeze.
I love it.
Very summer breeze. Yes.
It's great. And everyone should watch it, find it, subscribe to it on iTunes. Bye.
Subscribe to the OC on iTunes.
Just in case any more episodes secretly come out, they'll automatically download for you.
The 10-year anniversary from when it ended, it'll be up in 2 years. They need to do a reunion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of subscribing, please subscribe to us.
And rate us.
And rate us. That would be so fantastic. So that we can make more of these for you. Maybe we could, if you like the OC, we'll make a show about the OC. If you like a different TV show, we'll see. I mean, it depends. Like if they really like The Big Bang Theory, we're probably not gonna.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Who do you think I am?
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
Run
it. Spice Girl.
Move it, make it, prove it, make it. Who do you
show me
think you are? Mashona.
Shake it, move it,
Shank it.
make it. I love it.
Show 'em how good you are. I love you.
So for next week, we have decided that we are going to do Chicago, the musical from 2002.
Why?
I don't know why.
But no.
Because I've never seen it.
Now you will. Now you will.
Or will I?